Hi guys, it's me. Hi, I'm on camera. I know you guys aren't used to seeing me on camera, but I was tagged for 20 questions about myself, so I am going to answer those for you guys. Super excited to do it. It's been a long time since I've been on camera. I didn't realize it. I was going to do a vlog thing every week, but that totally fell through, so I'm sorry. So hopefully you'll get to know me a little better with these questions, and I'd love to hear you guys answer these questions too. So if you have a YouTube channel, please leave the link below in the comments and I'll go watch it. Or if you just want to answer these questions maybe in the comment or email them to me, I would love to hear them. I think it's so great to get to know each other. You know, you guys watch my videos every week and you leave me such lovely comments, but it's always good to really get to know you well. So I would love it if you would answer these questions too. Okay, so question number 1 is, when is your birthday? My birthday is on September 6th. I'm going to be 33 this year, and I love having my birthday in September. It's like fall in Colorado, that's where I live. And it's just so beautiful, and the leaves are turning, and it's cooler, and I just love the fall, and I love September, so I'm very happy that my birthday is in that month. So what are 3 of your favorite colors? Well, my ultimate favorite color is definitely purple. I love purple. I just always have. And my second one is yellow, just because it's so bright and vibrant, and it makes me happy every time I look at it. It reminds me of a happy face too. And then my third one would probably have to be gold. I love gold. It's just so elegant and it makes me happy too. So those are the 3 colors that I love. Although I am starting to fall in love with turquoise too. So that's a fun one too. And what are 3 of your favorite quotes? Well, the first one is by Mother Teresa, who I love. She's definitely someone that I respect deeply in all her work. And the first quote that I love by her is, "We can only do small things with great love." And I always think sometimes, you know, you look at the world and you see all these people that need help, or even like in our families and with our friends, and I always try to take it just down a little bit, you know, like I can't solve the world's problems, but I can do small things to show people that I love them, you know, like taking someone out for coffee or spending time with them. And I think that time is kind of the most precious gift that you can give to someone, just listening to them and spending time with them and making them laugh, you know, or listening to them when they're having a hard day. So that's definitely, all those small things are what is love. You know, it's not maybe those big gestures that we think of sometimes. So that's definitely one of my favorite ones. The other one is 1 Corinthians 13. I really love verse 4 and 5, and I try to always kind of keep them in my mind. And you've heard it before, I'm sure. It's, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. And, you know, there's more to it, like, you know, than that. But those words constantly run through my head, you know, of what love really is. You know, that it is about being patient and kind, you know, even though those are not the easiest things for me sometimes, you know, but I love that quote, and it's from the Bible, and it really helps me a lot, you know, just to replay it, you know, in my head, like at those moments where I don't want to be patient, where I'm just like, you know, and I'm like, wait a second, take a deep breath, relax, back up. So definitely. And then the last one, which I will probably read to you, is by Nelson Mandela, which I love. He was an amazing man too, but someone gave me this quote as a gift when I was 12, and it's just always stayed with me. It's such a beautiful quote by him, and this is how it goes. Our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our greatest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing it small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. So I just love that. That's such a powerful quote, and it's definitely one that has definitely stayed with me. So I mean, I just love it. It gives me goosebumps, you know, because I think I lived a lot of my life in fear, so it's just refreshing to hear, you know, like, don't be afraid, you know, just be who you are, you know, and don't be ashamed of that. So definitely, I love that quote. Okay, and then number 4, are you addicted to YouTube? Absolutely. I watch it at least every day, probably multiple times a day. I just really, really love it. It's so fun and so wonderful. Sorry, my computer bounced a little bit. And what are your favorite TV shows? YouTube or both? Well, I watch a lot of people on YouTube, so I'm definitely not going to say who my favorites are on YouTube. First of all, because I couldn't pick them, because I watch so many videos of amazing creators. Yeah, so that's why I won't say the YouTube part, you know, because I watch so many, and there's so many people that I love equally. So, but my favorite regular TV shows, I love Lucy. It makes me laugh. Every time I watch that show, I have all of the episodes. And then another show that I love, it's a British show, and it's called Keeping Up Appearances, and it's so funny. It's about like this lady, and she's totally insane. Like, she's just crazy, like, and she's trying to keep up with appearances, and her name is like Mrs. Bucket, but she makes everyone call her Mrs. Bouquet. It's so funny. It's a great show. I love that show. So that's definitely, I constantly watch the reruns of both of those shows, and I just love them. And my next favorite would probably have to be MasterChef, because I love to cook. I actually took a cooking class, or it was kind of like a cooking program for 6 weeks, and I fell in love with it. And I injured my back because I was working at a local cafeteria here in Denver, so I wasn't able to do that anymore. But I really loved working with the kids, and I love to cook in general. So definitely, I'm always looking up recipes. I have so many cookbooks, and I just love to cook. It makes me happy too. I think that that's also, you know, expression of creativity. So I love that a lot. Okay, and what are 3 qualities you like in a best friend? Okay, so I think the first one would have to be someone who's kind, because, you know, and someone who really is a good person, because I would have a problem. I'm very kind of honest and straightforward with people, so if I was friends with someone and they were not kind, or they didn't consider other people, or they did really nasty things to people, I would not want to be friends with them. You know, I would maybe pray for them, and, you know, and maybe try to help them, but they would definitely not be my best friend. I think that's probably another quality, is that I have to be friends with someone that I respect, you know, like even if we're different in some ways, that's a core value I think that all my friends have, is that they are kind people, you know, that are considerate of other people. So that's important to me. And I guess so the last one would probably be definitely another quality that's important is someone that can laugh. You know, because I think that's so important, is you know, laugh at yourself, laugh at me, like let's just have fun and be happy and be positive. I think that those are the qualities that definitely are in my best friends, and that I like in friends, for sure. Okay, and do you like your name? I actually love my name, and I always have. My mom, she had lots of problems getting pregnant, so she had a stillbirth, she had multiple miscarriages, so I was definitely a child that was wanted very, very badly. And she was so happy when she got pregnant, and they told her that the pregnancy was going to be okay, that I was going to be safe. that she went to the Bible and she opened it up and she pointed, because she was so happy and so full of joy, you know, and she knew that God had given her the gift of this child, so of me, you know. So she went to the Bible and she opened it up and she pointed to this name Shem, which is in the Bible, and it means name, and she made it Shemi, because she was so just thankful to God of the gift of being able to have a child. So I love my name, and I love the significance of it, you know, and it always makes me just so happy to know, you know, that I'm blessed to have a mother that was prepared and that wanted me, which I think is such a beautiful gift, and she's a beautiful mother. She's been amazing to me. So yeah, so I do like my name. Yes, absolutely. Okay, and if you had the choice to pick your own name, what would it be? It would be Shami. It wouldn't change. And what is your dream? Whew. I think that's changed. I've had like 2 kind of failed careers in my life. So the first one was that I was going to go into nursing. I was a CNA. I went to school for it. And I worked at a hospital, a local hospital here, and I really, really love that because I really enjoy helping people, and that's definitely a profession where you help people. And I worked at a hospital, but then I got injured helping a patient, and it was a really bad back injury, so I kind of had to give that up, and that was heartbreaking. And then I discovered cooking, and I got healthy again, you know, got my back together, really like, you know, I had to take shots and that kind of thing, but it was together enough. And then I got into cooking, and then the same thing kind of happened again. So yeah, so now I'm on to crafts, which I've always done since I was a little girl. So, and I really love that, and I think that this is kind of the path, and this is kind of, I'm living my dream right now, and I want to take it to an even bigger scale. Like, I would love to be able to do workshops, you know, and to have maybe retreats about art and about creating, because I think that everyone is a creator. So, yeah, so I think that's my dream, is just to have a very successful crafting business and inspiring other people to be creative and to tap into that, because it just relaxes you, and it's so nice, and it's just great to be able to express your emotions through your artwork or through your crafts. And people are so touched by things that are homemade. I mean, I sell at craft shows and that kind of thing, and it's amazing, you know, how touched people are by handmade things. You know, it's just different. You know, it's not store-bought. It's something that is thought about and that is made with another person's hand. So I love it, definitely. Okay. Do you wear makeup? Around my house, no, I don't wear any makeup. When I go out in public, I do wear just BB cream, which is like, it has a little bit of foundation in it, and then it's like sunblock basically, and that's normally about it. Sometimes I'll put on some lip gloss, and on churches, on Sunday when I go to church, I do put on lip gloss and maybe some eyeshadow, and that's about it. I can't do like eyeliner, like it always ends up like this or something. It's crazy. And mascara too, like I put it on and I don't put it on right, and then my eyes tear up, so it's bad. But my friend, she sells Mary Kay, and it was so great. She had a Mary Kay party, and I went over there one time, and she had a makeup artist there that was her friend, and she did such a beautiful job on my makeup. And I got all the stuff, and I tried to do it at home. It did not look the way that she had done it, I tell you what. So yeah, so I'm very simple when it comes to makeup. Nothing too complicated there. Okay, let's see. If you could write a book, what would be the title, and what would it be about? Wow, that one's wow. Okay, well, if I wrote a book, it would probably be about tapping into your creativity, and that would be the title too. And I would just talk about how everyone is a creator, and just how art is healing. That's definitely what the book would be about. I don't know if it would be that interesting, but it's interesting to me, and it's my passion. So because I have so many friends that tell me, oh, I'm not creative, and it's like, oh, yes you are. Like, you see all the creative things that they do. I mean, taking care of their families, you know, throwing birthday parties for their kids, and creativity is so different for everyone, or even preparing a beautiful meal, or, you know, or the way that they organize things. It's just like, I think we have to kind of broaden creativity, or our definition of what creativity is. So that's what my book would be about. Okay? And what makes you cry? Oh, well, let's see. I think watching the suffering of other people is something that really makes me cry. It makes me really sad. Let's see. And then, like, I think too, in moments where you see just self-sacrifice, that makes me weep tears of joy. So yeah, those are the two things. Yeah, and it makes me cry when other people hurt other people. I think that makes me sad, at least. Maybe not cry, but it does make me sad. And what makes me angry? That makes me angry too. Is I don't like people that bully other people, or that belittle them. That does not make me happy. It winds me up. You know. And also too, like, what also makes me angry too is how rude people are to each other. I mean, just not being courteous, you know, not saying thank you or please or excuse me or all those little things. Oh my gosh, and poor cashiers and people that work at grocery stores. I mean, the way that people treat them is just so awful, you know, and it's like, calm down, have a little bit of patience, you know. So those are the things that make me angry. And what makes me happy is definitely when I see when I see my nephew or children. I love children. When I see people, you know, loving each other, that makes me happy inside. So, yep. And then number 15 is, what is fangirling? I have no idea what that is. And if I click off, then we won't be able to continue with this interview. So I don't know what that is. Do you guys know what that is? Please tell me if you do. Okay, what are your 3 favorite snacks? Let's see. Oh my gosh, I love hummus. Definitely number 1. And I also love cheese. Yes, and what else do I love? What else do I eat a lot of? And I love popcorn. Definitely. Those are my 3 favorites. And what are your favorite foods? I love Italian food, I love Mexican food, and I love Indian food too. So anything from those 3 groups I'm totally good with. Okay? But if I had to pick just 3 separate foods, it'd probably be hamburgers, pizza, and I love chicken tikka sag. So that's it. Yum yum. Okay, and what are your favorite drinks? I love Italian sodas. I love iced coffee, and I love smoothies. So those are my 3 favorites. Okay. Oh, but I love chai tea too. Okay, so maybe chai tea would replace the smoothies. Yeah. Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? At least 10 random facts about you. Well, that's going to be hard. Okay, so I've said a lot already. Oh my gosh, what else can I say? Let's see. 10 random facts about you. Let's see. Well, I have a learning disability. I have dyslexia. That's kind of a random fact. Let's see. I have a sister and a nephew. So that's 3. Let's see. I live in Colorado. I'm allergic to all kinds of pets, but I love cats. But I do some dog sitting on occasion. So that works out really well. You should see, like, my eyes water and everything. It's a mess, but I like animals. So yeah. So that's kind of a random, kind of funny fact. Let's see, what else? I am like a TV and movie fanatic. I just, like, it relaxes me, so I do watch a lot of movies on TV. I love British television. That's like totally random. And I love going to the art museums. I think that's a fun time. I'm Catholic. What else? One more. Let's see. This is hard, kind of. Wow. I'm trying to think of random facts. I'm glad they're random and not interesting. I don't know how interesting these are. And I do love to read too, so I read a lot too. Okay. So I think that was 10. I don't know. Okay. What are 3 fun things you like to do? Okay. I love to salsa dance. Like, I took a salsa dance lesson and like I'm totally in love with it. So I love to salsa dance. I'm not very good at it, but I love to do it. Okay. And let's see, what else do I like to do? I like to go to fairs. Like, I always go to like the Greek festival, the Italian festival. I think it's so fun. The Asian festival here. I mean, I just love it. I'd love to be, to see other people's culture. That's really important to me. And I think it's beautiful, you know, so that's fun. And I love to travel. So I've been to Israel, to Brazil, to Paraguay, to Argentina, to, where else have I been? To Mexico. So 2 places, well actually 3 places in Mexico. Mexico City, Acapulco, Juarez, yeah. And those were beautiful trips. Those were a lot of mission trips. And then, where else have I been? New Mexico, here, which is not that far from Colorado. Chicago, which I saw this amazing symphony. It was actually like a religious symphony. It was really cool, by Kiko. He's the founder of the Neo-Catechumenal Way, and he makes the most amazing music. And he did it. It was like the life of Christ. It's so beautiful, and it's this. He had this orchestra and this music. It was so great. So, and it's so beautiful because he kind of like he's Catholic, but he invited all of these Jewish elders to come and listen to this concert, and they were so touched by it. So I just love that. That was just such an amazing event in my life. So definitely, yeah, so I love to travel. Yeah, and I think that's it. So hopefully you guys weren't too bored. Yes, yeah, yep. I'm a little sad though, because my nephew's gone for the summer. He went to go travel and see his cousins. So yeah, he's usually here with me, you know, most days. So I'm going to be sad for probably a week or so, but I'm going to call him when I get off of here just to say hi to him. He's 8. He's adorable. He's going to have to do some videos so you guys can see him. So he's super cute. So yeah, and he keeps me company a lot. So I'm his babysitter, so it's fun. And yeah, so I think that's it. And this summer I'm just planning on making tons of videos and content for you guys. There's a lot of fun stuff coming up, so I hope that you'll be here with me for the ride. My channel is growing, which is amazing, and I'm so grateful to you guys and for all your wonderful comments. I mean, you guys are amazing. You just inspire me so much, and I just want to give a personal thank you and applause to you because you guys are fabulous. And wow, when I see your artwork, I'm just so touched and amazed, and it's just amazing. Okay guys, so I think that's it. I hope you answer these questions. If you do, please link below, or you can answer them and just write them down on the computer. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, and there'll be a video up tomorrow on Wednesday. Okay? Bye bye. Have a nice day.